Peace. If no one today have told you that you are loved, let me be the first. You are loved. Let's talk about it. Hey, I'm G. Marcel, and thank you for tuning in to this week's Talk About It. So, this week's edition of Talk About It is going to be about being mindful of the words that we use and how we use them. Oftentimes when we say things, or when we're trying to relay a message, we have to be careful on how that message is delivered, because sometimes, although it may be true, how you deliver that message and how you say it, the words that's being used, it can come across offensive. It's a thing of it's not what you say, but how you say it. I can see that, right? And then sometimes there's no way around it. No matter how soft and gentle you might tell a person or explain to a person, there's no getting away from it. The person will probably be offended anyways, right? But I know for me, like, I hate text messages. I hate emails, because sometimes when you're relaying a message or trying to reply to a message, sometimes it's taken the wrong way, especially when you're talking to a friend or communicating with a friend back and forth, and you might shoot a joke to them in a text message or an email, and they might not take it that way. It just really depends on the person receiving the message, how they might feel, or how they're feeling at the time when they receive the message. In some cases is when they're mad or when they're upset. You might say, hey, and shoot a joke to them, and then the next thing you know, it's like, well, what is this? I know me also, I'm guilty of this. It's been times I've received messages, and before I've responded, I've had to look and go, right? So, you want to be mindful, and you want to be careful of what you say, the words you're using, and how you say it, right? And then realistically, there's no getting away from it or around it. Sometimes it could be something as simple as a hi. You can tell somebody, hey, how you doing? You all right? And the other person may take it as being flirtatious. The only thing you did was say, hi, how are you? Nothing more, nothing less. Not can I get your phone number? Not oh, you look good in a dress. Nothing at all like that. So again, you have some people out there that are just like that, period. There's no way around it. But for the most part, in many cases, you want to be mindful, and you want to be careful of the words that you use, how you say it, how you deliver your message, okay? Because again, it's not always about what you say, but more or less about how you say it. So when you use certain words, or when you relay a message, especially when you're talking to somebody, and depending on how that person may feel or not feel, it can come across wrong, right? So if no one today have told you that you are loved, let me be the first. You are loved. Thank you for tuning in to this week's edition, and I will see you next week.